they're gonna add some color to this. Did you add something that you didn't mean to add? I could save it, maybe. If a song is currently playing that you don't want it to be playing, Lily, do exclamation point S next, at least. I got you. What did you want to cue? Oh, I'm already clicking next. Great song though. Exclamation point Gwen is killing me. All right, hold on, Ocean Pilots. Also, Lily, if you ever have the link, the Spotify link to it, you can do exclamation point SR space and then the link, and that should cue it too. It has been queued though. Oh wait, there, now it's been queued. All right, I'm gonna wash these real quick. I'm just gonna. Get them under some water. Also, Wally, happy birthday! An official day of happy birthday. I see, but disrupting stream makes me feel so important. Johnny Star Gwentini. The Gwentini is making its way into the stream. Honestly, I don't even have a problem with that. A Gwentini sounds awesome. All right, so we need to cut these into quarters. That's gonna be interesting. Let's just. We got our tomatoes. Let me actually change my AirPod real quick so that this is not, we don't end up losing audio. I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm probably gonna pass out. No worries at all. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. It's always a joy. Wait, you got a seltzer too. Did I tell you to enjoy it? We're scrolling up, we're scrolling up. If it lets me. Almost. Wait, maybe I can do it this way. Yes, this works. I see a sheesh. Verbaka, enjoy your 45th seltzer. There we go. And Wally, enjoy your 361st seltzer. I'm glad we got back to those. All right, so here are our tomatoes. We'll bring this over here, and we'll bring you here. And so I got to cut these into quarters, I think. It says about 1 cup of cherry tomatoes. I think 1 cup quartered, yeah. I don't know how to quarter these without them like popping. Let's just take one of the ones that like has a lot of copies, like this one, for example. And let's see what this looks like when we cut that in half. And if I wanted to quarter it, what do we see in here? I might have a better knife for this. Okay, that kind of works. Is there another proper way? Let's try doing this now the other way. Let's try quartering it like this. Oh, I think this is better. Yeah, I feel like, okay, wait. What do we want? Do we want the red quarters or the, what does it look like on cam? I think it's more orange, but red quarters or orange quarters? Your choice. Whichever one I see enough that convinces me will win. Which may as well be the first one posted. These all look good. Here we go. I kind of want to eat one of these. Little baby one here. Food. Big fan of it. I might arbitrarily pick. I would do a little bit of each, but that's too hard. Too hard to decide. I might go with red quarters. I'll do red quarters. So let's grab you. Let's also grab a measuring cup to get about 1 cup of this. So we got a cup here. Let's grab you. And drop that off over there. Kia, enjoy your 145th seltzer. Let's grab you. Let's try it like this. Oh, I was gonna do the other way. Honestly, they're kind of, some of them are just round. So look at how pretty that is on the inside. All right, so I think the red quarters were like this. Whoa, these are neat. I like that they're different colors. I guess that's just what like heirlooms are like. The heirloom was also the one that had a cool shape last time. The one that I took the shot of cheese juice out of. This one, like, this kind of looks like an apple. This one I want to cut like this. I feel like the long ones I can cut the other way. Oh, look at how pretty. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Several shots of cheese juice. Does the quantity need to be remembered? I don't know. Come on, just give me one little, do a pinch, and then I'll slide on there. Yeah. Let's cut you like that, and like that as well. Look at how like cool this looks, by the way. Look at all these tomatoes. It's gonna add some nice color to our final dish. We have some of those. Let's get another red one in there. The red one really does have like a different texture than the others. Interesting. Guess we'll get one of these, another of the watermelon looking ones. Oh, did we miss 11-11? Oh, I missed 11-11. No, I think we all missed 11-11. See what kind of games you play here. Sounds good. It's kind of a mix. It depends. Oh no. Wait, why do I hear that out of... Why am I hearing that out of there? But I hear the music out of here. Interesting. Let me go to... Let me go here. Oh no, it makes it so hard to read on here. I can't scroll. Okay, cool. Let me just fix my audio here real fast. Oh, technically that should have worked. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. You don't hear the music. Do you hear the music? No, the music stopped. That's why. I was like, huh? All right, this'll fix it. I should have known. I forgot you couldn't scroll, it's okay. Okay, now, wait for it. We almost have what we need. Now play. There we go. Now we got our music. And let me change one more thing. No, not the vanish. It's okay, you never need to vanish. Me and my scroll wheel's beef is between me and my scroll wheel. I'm not even doing this because of the scroll wheel. I'm doing this because I didn't realize that I was listening to music and y'all weren't. It disconnected. My headphones disconnected a while ago, and it just started playing from my phone, and my phone was connected to my headphones. So I was like, I'm vibing to this music. I don't know how long y'all had silence for. If you're watching the VOD, nothing happened. Everything sounded the same. I think that'll fix it when I come back. Oh no, it's okay. The thing with deleting messages is that they don't actually delete on my end. So like I still see everything. So they appear, they just get grayed out a little bit. Yeah. My scroll wheel sucks. And I want it to be good. I want it to be good. I don't think this is, I will be getting a replacement mouse. All right, we got about a cup here. We got some extra tomatoes on the side. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll put these in a little container. I'll put them in their own little container, and they can vibe graciously these on the side. And when I want to use them, I can. Cool. So we got our tomatoes looking good. I believe these need to be added as well. Almost, almost, almost. Sugar, garlic, red onion, tomatoes. Okay, let's throw our tomatoes in here. Beautiful. Enjoy your food. Okay, you just have to go play today? I didn't. It was kind of working today. I just need to not back out. They know. Can I have a bite? I'll bite this little piece of onion for you. Oh, that's actually really good. I forgot how good red onion is. I never get it. All right, now, I would like to warn you all. It said 1 large cucumber. So I got a large cucumber. It is large. It's look, we had small shrimp, so we needed to follow everything else by the instructions. All right, we got our large cucumber. Yeah, I'm gonna wash this now. I feel like the ratio of this is like when Squidward was like pickle size. Ew, what's the sound? Okay, we have our cucumber. Yeah, they had longer ones, but I felt like they were I don't know. I thought the description. I don't know. This one called out to me. Now, what do I need to do to this cucumber is my question. Cut lengthwise into 1/2-inch pieces. Quartered lengthwise and then cut into 1/2-inch pieces. I know. It was just so fun. I really hope this is a cucumber. Yeah, it's a cucumber. It's like I bought like a zucchini or something instead. Yeah, let's do this. It's good enough. Honestly, let me just do this one first. I'll see what I do with this other half. Maybe I don't need that other half. All right, so it's quartered, and then what, 1/2-inch pieces? Let's just cut the ends off. Let's preview our cucumber. It's a cucumber. Because I just wrote add the cucumber, but I need to scroll up to see what they wanted me to do to it. 1/2-inch. I feel like that might be good. Let's go a little thinner. Yeah, the thinner ones I think are better. I'm gonna keep the thicker ones out for now. I fear this one might be too large. Like I feel like everything else is relatively, like this is like the biggest chunks in the ceviche. There's already a lot of cucumber. Like I would almost I feel like this is even better off. I might just kind of stick with this. I'll put the rest of the cucumber on the side. I'll eat the pieces that I cut, and then I'll put this away. I'll deal with this after. I do want to cut these a little smaller though. All right, let's think about the best way to do this. I mean, maybe it's fine. They're like the size of the tomato. It's fine. I'll just grab these. I do want to, I'll cut these though as a snack. Actually, I'll just, yeah, no, I want to avoid anything funky. Keep those handy there. Grab our scraper, cucumber. Grab some of these thin pieces. And I'll take these and put them on the side. All right, let's grab our big spoon again. Stir it all up. Am I supposed to peel this thing? Tortillas. Quartered lengthwise and cut into half-inch pieces. Does not say to peel it, so we're good. Cool. Nice. I love the scrapers too. Get a little snack. These are so funny. All right, lastly, our jalapeno. Let's do a jalapeno, fuck it. I'm not doing it on this cutting board though. I'm gonna do it on this. All right, it's time. Almost knocked over my fan. All right, I'm actually just gonna use this bag probably to touch it. So I think I need to wash this thing. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe I need to wash it. Probably. I'm going to avoid touching it with my fingers as best as I can. I learned from my mistakes last time we did this. I'm not doing that again. Halved and thinly sliced. Oh no, wait. Yeah, halved and thinly sliced. So let's cut the top off. Okay. I don't want the top, so I'm just going to toss that. I'm not going to try to preserve anything. I'm going to cut this in half. All right, I can take the seeds out. I think I will. So I'm going to grab this little spoon. I'm going to stay put. Now, I do recommend anyone who works with jalapeno peppers to get gloves. Kitchen gloves, rather. Disposable gloves, even. Because it's really a lot better when you don't touch it with your fingers. Not even about forgetting afterwards, it's that oil. Okay, now that I did that, I am still going to wash my hands just in case. Some warm water. A hefty amount of soap. I don't know why, but I love typing the vanish command. It's so funny because like the emote for it is also so cute. It's like a little like Pepe just going like peace. Our shrimp just vibing out there. I feel like I want to put our shrimp in the fridge. I don't like that it's just like hanging out here. Okay, that looks good. All right, the shrimp's hanging out in the fridge. This, I gotta thinly slice you. Let me grab these real quick. Sorry, ooh, that was a gross sound. I didn't think it would make that noise. All right, we got this. Let's thinly slice you. Let's do like Maybe just one of these. Let's bring you so I can use the back of the knife. So hard because I don't want to cut the plastic. That's where gloves really would have. Maybe that's fine. There's still so many seeds here. Let's just finish the rest of this half. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other half. I still fear it. I might save it for another recipe and I'll try to make something this week. Try my best not to eat plastic. We're approaching though. Maybe I could just, and then last bit. Come on, there we go. Cool. That seems good. I'm gonna throw this out. Don't wanna touch that anymore. And now I'm gonna take you, I'm putting in a plastic bag. You know what, I'm gonna wash my hand first. Well, both of them. Yeah, microplastic salad, exactly. That's the real recipe today. Brianna, hi. Happy Tuesday, hope you're well today. No painful fingertips. All right, so I'm gonna grab this plastic bag, flip it inside out. I'm gonna grab this, and we're good. Everything is fine. This is officially a problem for another time. Did you pick your, oh no. I feared you would ask. I think I found one that was good. I just didn't end up getting it, but I will. I have it actually on my to-do list. I have it set for Thursday for me to commit to a flight. Should I land at 8 a.m. for $38? I think I was gonna pick it depends on how we're all, I think the return flight is the one that was more questionable. How early do you think you will land? I think I had an afternoon landing or an early evening landing. It was the one that I was looking at. I didn't pick it though. Let's do this. Let's toss you in. Jalapeno peppers. All right, gonna wash that. You get away from me. This is all for TwitchCon, by the way. That early in the morning? I mean, definitely like prioritize budget. That's what I'm also gonna be doing. But hopefully we can get stuff that aligns. I feel like mine, I don't think I had too many options in general. I don't think I had too many options in general. So like it'll be not the hardest thing to choose from, but I also think it means that I don't have as much variety. I don't know what, the return flight is what I'm curious about though. Did you get Apple TV rewards or is it all of, is it an all of Twitch thing? So you can, if anyone here, I think if you subscribe or gift a sub and you don't have Apple TV, I think you get Apple TV for like 3 months. Something like that. I'm not finding flights that cheap. Yeah. You could just drive, oh, I mean, how long was the drive? Well, you don't need to dox yourself. Oh. You know the internet. We've known each other, I think, for as long as we've both been on the internet. My vacation in San Diego. True. Also true. A long flight to take on your own. My flights are not that cheap though. Mine are. Oh wait, I should finish this. So we did our lime juice, our olive oil. I forgot what we were doing. Our sugar, our garlic, our red onion, our jalapeno, our cucumber, our cherry tomatoes, salt, a teaspoon of salt. So when I do this, I just visualize a teaspoon on my hand. Like this. Like that just fits, you know? So I'm like, okay, that's probably a teaspoon. That's how I eyeball thoughts. That's how I eyeball stuff. Sorry, I'm still eating this thing. Doing this. Oh, I think you add the shrimp now too. So let me grab the shrimp. And then we're gonna mix this together. We're gonna put it to the side to chill for a little bit while we make our tortillas. And then once we're done with our tortillas, we'll be able to take it out again and start assembling our bits. So here we have what will be our ceviche. Wow, this actually looks really good. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised by this. Looks wicked cool. Ooh. Do you see it? Is it? I can't see. Everything's too tiny for me. Driving. Oh, true. Forgot about gas. Crucial. All right, so this is gonna be our ceviche. We're gonna put this on the side to hang out. We're gonna put it in the fridge actually. I'm gonna cover it first. And then while we do this, now we're gonna move on to making our tortillas. Our star-shaped tortillas. We're gonna cook them before we cut them into star shapes though. But we are gonna cut them into star shapes before we bake them. One second, just grabbing some foil for this. Sorry, that was probably not the most pleasant sound. It's kind of nice in person, but I feel like microphone, that probably didn't sound that great. I know you can't see, but I am here. When's the last time you've driven a car? I don't know. Ow, sorry. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Brianna, oh my God, I have your stuff. I have your Beyonce thing. Am I bringing that to TwitchCon? I think I am. How do I protect it? How do I protect a Beyonce poster thing? Is this from Stardew Cookbook? It is from Stardew Cookbook. So right now we just made the ceviche part. It's currently chilling, and now we're about to make our tortillas. We're gonna be making our tortillas from scratch. I haven't forgotten, yeah. What's your advice? I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, the way that they rolled it up, that kind of seemed like the move. Because there's no crease. And it seems to survive. I think if you like, I don't know what other option I have. It's like very like, it's like newspaper. Anyway. All right, so let's do a bench reset over here. Let's grab what we need, what we don't need, move everything to the side. Grab our Celsius. If anyone needs to go to the bathroom, is a good time. And I'm gonna prepare for us to make our tortillas. We're gonna wing it a little bit with the tortillas. I think it's literally just, it's just the masa and water and a little bit of salt, I think. For taste. And I don't know if we need this or this really. I'll just move this over to the side as well. I think it's not as much of a need at the moment. What we are going to need though is another bowl. Probably something like this. For our 3 tortillas. Actually, no, we're gonna wanna mix the masa in something bigger. Probably in something like this. So I would say let's do about a cup of masa and a little less than a cup of water. And then we'll kind of mix that together and see what we need. If anything, we'll add more masa. Otherwise, we'll add more water. I'll just bring a poster tube. Okay, cool. I'll bring one too. I'll just give it to you in a poster tube. I don't have one, but I'll get one. So I just wanted to rinse that out because I saw a little thing in there. That did not look very pleasant. All right, so to make your tortillas from scratch, this is how I learned how to do it from the internet, because I did not make these at home growing up. But it's really easy. And it's really fun, because once like you, I don't know, you just get so much, like so much comes out of it. And you can get real creative with it too. So we have our masa over here. Corpse!
Happy 18 months.
Happy 18 months. Thank you so much for the resub.
Shadely woof, 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 shadely woof.
Oh, so cute. Thank you so much for the 18 months. You get a new badge with that too. I hope you enjoy the next month of Emos and No Ass and Emos and No Ads as always. And thank you for for always hanging out, for sharing the stuff that you find cool, because I think they're really cool too. All of the it's all really, it's like fun to see, and also like it's like good like inspo for just like things in life. It makes me want to like do like creative things, you know. All right, so let's grab about a cup of this. I know there's some spilling over. It's fine. Just gonna shake that to even it out. This doesn't need to be exact because we're gonna use our eyes and our hands to tell when we have the right quantity of water. We're gonna add a bare minimum of water, like a base value really. All right, that's probably fine-ish. It's probably fine-ish. And then we'll add more water as needed. So we added 1 cup of that. I believe usually they say like for like 2 cups, you add 1.5 cups of water. Everyone's kind of got their own, and I think every recipe and every masa like might require a slightly different amount. Like this says 2 cups of masa, 1.5 cups of water, or yeah, that's what this says here actually. That's the only thing they show. We're doing 1 cup of masa, so we'll do 3/4 cup of water, just about. And we're still gonna probably need to add a little bit more water than that, but we're gonna mix it first and kind of just see how it comes together. Got pulled back into COD, understandable. I hope you're enjoying your gaming sesh. All right, so I'm gonna grab this, fill it with some water. All right, so we got some water here. Gonna do a little bit of, actually, yeah, let me add some salt first. Oopsies. Eyes over here, please, thanks. Sorry. Just a little bit of salt. Not much. Probably won't even notice it. I'm gonna mix this with my finger anyway. It's gonna be very crumbly at first, but we want it to not be dry, so it should be more like a clay. And thank you for the little Quali. Thank you for the little Johnny also. Oh wait, what time did we, here. Set a timer, 90, no, never mind. What do we want to do? Let's just say like a 2-hour timer, but let's say -15, so 105. Set a timer, 105 minutes and 0 seconds. That just didn't work. Let's just keep an eye out. So we did that around 10:30. Let's just say by midnight, the ceviche should be good. If we finish this, and let's say it's only like 11:30, let's maybe give it another 15 minutes before we get back into it. So adding all this water, this is still relatively dry. As I mix it together, you can see that it's still relatively dry. It's coming together. It kind of feels like moon sand. That's what I like to think of when I play with it. But it is definitely still on the drier side, so it is going to need more water, in my opinion, from my experience making these. Yeah, wait, if I stand here, let me move you closer. There we go, now at least we're more centered. But you do see it's more uniform now at least, which is good. But it's still a little bit crumbly. So the way that they tell, and by they I mean people that make this, tell, from what I've seen in YouTube tutorials, if it's ready is you, oh no, let's mix this together. Honestly, it's got a decent consistency. You rip a piece off, you roll it up into a little ball, and squish it together. Now let's roll it up into a little ball. And then you press it down, you pinch it, you see if it crackles. Honestly, it's a pretty decent consistency. I'm gonna add a little bit more water though. A tiny bit though. It actually took the water pretty well. Just gonna add this amount, a little bit in here. Probably like, I don't know what, 1/8 of a cup. Just splash that, not even the whole amount. I'm gonna start mushing that together because I think that's enough. It's looking nice and moist now. Here, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely moist enough. And then worst case, if you're ever making this and you find that you added too much water, you just add a little bit more masa. And you just keep rolling it out, mixing it about. Mixing it about, who am I? But mixing it together. Yeah, see now it's more like a clay. But it doesn't feel like it's too wet, it feels just like moist enough. So now if I grab you, and I grab a little piece here, I squish it together, and I roll it, ideally if I can, roll it into a ball. And we pinch. It's definitely, I feel like it has the right amount of moisture now. It didn't like split in ways that it shouldn't have. This makes sense, and even this is moist. This is definitely enough water. So what I'll do is I'm gonna mush it together. I don't remember if I should let this rest before I roll it out. I split it into balls. I think I'm gonna split it into balls and then let it rest. I feel like that's what I did last time. The question is what size. So I think for around 6-inch tortillas, we did around 45 grams to 50 grams worth. I'm gonna grab my scale to be sure. I'm also going to use, I don't remember what this paper towel was for. So I don't want to use it. I want to just quickly get this little bits of water out. There we go. Okay, so we have this here. It's looking good, looking like a good consistency. I feel like splitting this into 3 is just enough. Because even in 3, so let's grab our food scale. Let's actually do this. There you go. So I feel like if I split this into like this, what are you? It's 86 grams. Okay, what's the whole thing? Let's just divide into 3. 240, so that's 8? 8, 8, 8. Yeah, 8. And this is about 85, so that seems good. And then I split this in half. 160, so you're gonna be like 70 some. I'll put some on you there. 77. And this last one, cool, this last one should be approximately 80 grams. 81.5, cool. So I think we have our 3 dividers here. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna roll them into balls though. And hopefully we can get 3 tortillas out of this that are the right size. Hopefully they're not too big. If they're too big, we'll just shave off the things, but having at least 3 is all we need for the 1 platter that we have. We're definitely gonna have some extra ceviche, but since when is that a problem? So now that I have this, yeah, because this is gonna get pressed kind of wide. I feel like, no, it's fine. I'll take any excess and maybe we'll just make an extra tortilla out of it. Our tortilla press is about 8 inches, I think, diameter, if I'm not mistaken. So if anything, we'll just use the whole 8 inches. Ball number 2, complete. And lastly, ball number 3, move you out of the way. Okay, so we got our 3 tortilla balls over there. I'm gonna grab a paper towel. I'm gonna get it lightly wet. Get it lightly wet, and I'm going to cover these over here. And now let's see if this works. Set a timer, 10 minutes and 0 seconds. Yes, it worked. Okay, that's more than 0, but that's fine. So around the time that timer's up, we should be pretty close to being able to work with these. I'm just gonna keep it covered lightly like that, and then they might grow a little bit. I don't actually know what happens during this, but good to let it, I guess, sit for a little bit. That's what every recipe told me to do. And I'll take this and I'll put it to the side for now. So we have our ceviche in the fridge. We have our tortilla, our masa balls resting. I think what we can do now is, because the next steps here will be pressing that out so that we can clean our station a little bit. We can get a tortilla press out, get that all set up and ready. And then by the time that's done, the timer should probably be close to being done. Then we could take them out, we could press them, we can move over to the stove, we can cook them, then we could take them out, cut them, brush them, bake them, and we're almost there. All right, this is done. My fingers are so crusty from the masa, it dries so fast. I'm just gonna use this to get stuff off, and then I'll do a proper wipe down of this counter. So how was everybody's day today? Was it okay? Today was a pretty solid day for me. I was gonna say I didn't sleep much. I had to take a nap today because last night I did stay up a little bit late playing some Stardew Valley. I looked at the time. We streamed for almost 8 hours yesterday. It's kind of wild. But it didn't feel like it was almost 8 hours, you know? Like I don't know. It was so good. I had so much fun. Like I want to do that again. Let's start grabbing this stuff and putting it in. Actually, I'll keep the little spoons. I'll keep each of our spoons here. I'll grab this, which is what we used for the shrimp. And I'll toss that in here. I'll throw you here too. That was for the jalapeno pepper. This, I don't think I need to clean this yet, but I am gonna move it out of the way while I wipe everything down. The salt I'll keep handy on the side because you never know when you're gonna need a little bit of salt. Cup I'll put there. This I'll handle. I'll wash the knife and the scraper though. Peer pressure you didn't even peer pressure me into it. I wanted to. I wanted to make our lucky lunch in Stardew so badly, and like the fact, what if anything, you helped because it's a little bit easier to do when you have like company. It's a little easier to feel like it's worth staying up when you're like vibing with someone. So anyone that was there at any point yesterday, thank you. I had such a fun time. I really enjoyed that Stardew stream. It was good. It also reminded me of how fun Stardew is. I already knew that Stardew was fun. We've been through this, but it was nice to experience it again. We also did such a good job in the Skull Tavern, in whatever those other the deserty area. We did such a good job. We did better than we did last time, and like it was a while ago too. Like we immediately learned from our mistakes. We made it down to like floor 70 something, thanks to the shafts. Let's also clean you while we're at it. We got about 6 minutes anyway. As always up during those demon hours, truly. Not much to say about my day. I'm kind of nocturnal, so I sit in bed all day and then paint and watch YouTube all night. Oh, did you add anything to the painting, or did you do any other stuff today? Right now we're still working on this turkey vulture. Right now we're still working on adding this turkey vulture to the big square. Oh, so that's what you're adding to the painting. The vulture, or is this unrelated and I missed the message? Ow, that's hot. I do love our the cat's trousers and jeans. I feel like they're a lovely addition to the family. Get you in here. Let me throw this out. I don't think I need it anymore. And then let me rinse this out too. I feel like I barely use, mainly just like water and masa. And who knows, maybe I'll need it for something. Probably not for tonight. We're almost done with our like precise measurements tonight. We are still gonna need the cutting board. Okay, we are still gonna need the cutting board because we'll probably brush our stuff onto it at that point. So I'll grab you. We'll probably brush the oil and stuff onto the tortillas from there. And let me wipe down this counter too. We're gonna use our more intense grease chemical cleaner. Just to get any crusties that might be on here. Yeah, this thing does wonders. The other one's really good, but it's more like a light clean and not like a disinfecting clean. Except for when I use the Clorox. The Clorox I use when I want to disinfect. But this one also, I think. This one's got all the goodies, I think, with what it seems to pick up. Little bits that are on here. Either way, I don't think we put anything. We didn't have like raw chicken or anything on here. Even the shrimp didn't really make it to the counter. They didn't make it to any of the surfaces. Wonderful. Willie, hi. It's been a while, friends. How is everyone? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Trousers and jeans. Yeah, I did add some more subtle background stuff, but primarily turkey vultures, the newest addition to the painting. Wait, that's so sick. Was there a message talking about this by chance that I missed? Or is there a photo posted for it? What is Lucky Lunch? Excellent question. Lucky Lunch is a meal in Stardew Valley that should hopefully give you some luck for the day. I don't know if it increases your speed too, but essentially it is shrimp ceviche with star-shaped toasted tortillas, sandwiching it all together on a bed of like lettuce. Oh, that's what we're also gonna need. We're gonna need our cutting board for the lettuce. So what I'll do is, let me just, I know I just cleaned everything, but I feel like it's probably okay. Again, everything we're gonna put on here is gonna go back into the same exact dish. It's just like a mix of everything. It sounds very good and very lucky. Yeah, it should grant us luck. It should hopefully make the spirits happy and pleased, and we should be showered with good fortune all day after eating it. Functionally, work in progress of Turkey Vulture, not for stream, just for you to look at right now. What would be the best way to send it to you? Instagram, because I can look at it on my phone, I just realized. Or Discord or Instagram, but I feel like you use Instagram a lot. Talk about Turkey Vulture a few times briefly earlier, but it's okay. Cooking right now, it's not imperative information. Yeah, but I missed it. Pain. She's not done yet anyway. I'm still adding feathers. Okay, cool. But Willie, how have you been? How was your day today? How was your weekend? Fortunately, I'm headed to bed, but I want to stop in for a second. Ignore my questions. Don't answer them. It's okay. I hope you sleep well, though. Yeah, it is kind of, what time is it right now? It's 10:54. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. I don't know if you're working out in the morning or if you're doing anything in particular, but I hope the day goes well. It's the middle of the week. I hope it's a fun day. Hope you get to eat some tasty food. Hope you get lots of luck. Hope this lucky lunch should cover all of us, hopefully. We're making a batch that is going to be so powerful that anyone who's ever claimed a seltzer in this stream should be impacted by the luck. That's my belief. That's what I think. And I'm pretty firm with that. Thank you, was good. My weekend was good. I'm glad. I won't ask more. I'll save that for another time. IGDMs for gorgeous girl, work in progress. Let me take a look. Oh, I need to accept also. There's another thing I needed to accept. Let me go here. Holy crap, the detail on this. Hello? Oh my God. Damn, how long did it take you to do this? Give that a like. Here, wait, I'm gonna accept the other request. as well. Sick. And I'm going to get the food recommendations for that. And then maybe we can make one of them on stream, which is huge. Okay, sick. I have this here on the side. We're looking good. So let's just take a look at what we need to do next. Let's prepare ourselves for when the tortillas are ready to go. Oh no, we also need to let's actually get our station ready. So technically we should wait between 10 to 20 minutes or 15-ish minutes. I don't think it matters as much for what we're doing. Like, we don't need to be too precise with it, but we're gonna let it sit. Once the timer ends, we're gonna let it sit for a little bit while we just review what we're gonna have to do to these tortillas after they're done, because we're not really gonna have any moments where we need to pause afterwards. So this is our tortilla press. Why don't we just switch to our close-up while we're at it. Don't need this. Let me turn off my AC. Maybe the sound will be a little bit better. Can I turn that up a little bit? I want to hear more of this. Oh, I should change my ear. Well, my AirPod. There we go. Oh, did it look like a link for you? Oh, it doesn't look like a link on my end. I just realized that. I think we're still good. Sick. Oh, my AirPod case is almost dead. Let's charge this thing. Let's also put the trash away. All right. Timer off. Actually, set a timer 5 minutes and 0 seconds. Set a timer 5 minutes and 0 seconds. We were so close. It's okay. I realized I have my keyboard here. I forget that I have my keyboard here because I'm not used to it. All right, let's do that. Perfect. Let me see. It's taking me a few hours to finish Turkey Vulture. She's really detailed because it's on top of paint and not on a white background. It's a weird process of layers. Interesting. That's true. Yeah, because it probably, damn. Does it matter? Is it because if the paint were dry, would that change anything or no? Or is it like you'll always still kind of see the way that you're painting, like you'll still kind of get like a hint of what's underneath? So clicky, I like. Oh, I'm glad. Oh yeah, you probably hear it more with this mic. Because this mic, I filter a lot less because there are certain sounds that I want you to be able to hear. But it also comes at the expense that you sometimes hear more, like my AC, for example. Anyways, we're gonna have for our tortilla press. And now let's just look at what the rest of our recipe holds, because we're almost there. So that's good. Let me see, 2 racks in the oven. I'll re-rack that afterwards. So we're gonna cook our tortillas. Then we're going to stack them into 2 piles. 2 piles of 6. We're not really gonna do that. We're just gonna stack it into 1 pile. And we're going to freehand cut out the stars, and we're gonna keep the scraps. We will brush all over, all over with some of the remaining olive oil and season liberally with salt. Okay, cool. Bake in the oven until lightly browned in spots and crispy, 15 to 20 minutes, flipping once and rotating baking sheets after 10 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll brush them with oil, we'll cut out the stars, we'll cook them, we bring them back here, we cut out the star shape, then we brush them with oil, put them onto a baking sheet, toss them in the oven at 350. After 10 minutes, we may rotate, flip them over. And and then leave them maybe for another 5 to 10 minutes, and we pull them out, and they cool down. And then while they are, let me see this, then wipe off excess oil and salt. Are we salting them too? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna cover them in oil and then also put a lot of salt on them before we put them in the oven. Divide the tortilla scraps between the baking sheets, spreading them out in a single layer. Brush the scraps with more olive oil and season liberally with salt. Bake until lightly brown spot. It's the same thing. I think we can do it all on the same sheet. I think that they don't anticipate us being able to do this in one go, so they tell us to do it twice. But I think we're just going to take the stars and take the scraps, and then we'll cover everything with oil and just put a ton of salt on everything. And then we'll put it in the oven, take it out after 15 minutes, or after 10 minutes, rotate, maybe flip, put it back in, and then we're good. Then we're just going to have a bunch of basically like just toasted tortillas. And some will be in the shape of stars. Some will just be the scraps around it. It's just a matter of like, I'm using ink to add the gray shading, which will only show up on white. Oh, so I have to paint the silhouette of the bird in white on the blue background, wait for that to dry, then later, God, how long does it take for that paint to dry for something like that? I don't know, like it probably depends on like how much you use, but, so there's no sketch, so I have to do the silhouette piece by piece so I don't lose the detail on the inside I already planned out. Damn, there's so much like, it's like, I knew it was like, there's so much like methodology. Like there's a lot like to this. It's not even just a matter of like beyond just the technical ability that's already hard enough. There's all this knowledge of just like how these things interact with each other in terms of like the colors, probably the canvas, the medium that you're using, and knowing how to get. So just knowing how to like draw things nicely like is not even. That's like I feel like that's hard enough. Yet it's not even like half the process, you know? It really is like it's like a science. I mean, it is a science. So much thinking, yeah. The white doesn't take too long, thankfully, but doing it piece by piece is weird. Yeah, that's the thing because the way they have to do it, it's not like it probably doesn't feel intuitive either. All right, so that's almost done. So what we'll do is after we're done pressing this, let me get my oven ready. Let me wash my saucepan while we're here. Y'all can just stare at this for a second. Let's get more soap on this because why not? I don't want the water to be too loud, so I'm just going to put a hot but more gentle stream. I already see it. It may have peaked a little bit. Yeah, it's burning. Okay. Good breathe redemption. Is the timer done yet? Yeah, the timer's done. Sick. All right, let me see. I think this is just about clean. And then let me also clean the top while we're at it. Yeah, the top really just had the steamy, watery bits. It's so hot. This water's so hot. This is burning. It's burning, but it's fine. I'll put this over here. So much stuff up here. That's okay. I'm gonna dry this here. This I'll leave here. That's gonna go in the dishwasher, but I don't want to touch the dishwasher stuff right now. All right, I think our tortillas are just about ready to be made. So let's grab. Also, Katie, I hope you sleep well. Enjoy your lucky lunch. Thank you. I'm excited to see pics of it. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest. Yes, I'll be posting pics on Discord either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, this is my first time doing it. Doing this too. I love painting with ink, and I was like, how could I get ink to work on this painting that's already dark blue? It's cool. It kind of reminds me of the cats, how like you drew, or cat, parenthesis slash maybe S, I don't even know. Two-headed cat, singular cat, anyway. The way that you did the colors for it, none of them were like, all the colors were relative to each other, but they were all like in like a color scheme of like pink, like the neon pink. That was the cat, right? That was pink, or was it the eye? Was there an eye? There were two things that I think I saw on this. The cats were one. There was something else. I don't think it was an eye. Now I don't remember. I gotta go back. It was toast with the Breathe Redemption. Smart. I hope things didn't burn. Okay, sorry. We have this. We have this. I should hydrate. That's actually a good idea. Oh, I have some in here. I'm gonna pour myself a fresh one though. I'll probably turn my AC on, my AC on again once we preheat the oven, because that's when it's gonna get hot in here. Here, let me actually take this. Let me put this in the fridge real quick, since it's relatively warm in here. Oh, we also have our chives and stuff. We gotta see when we gotta use our chives. I think the chives come in at the end. So after we make our tortillas and everything, when it's ready to serve, stir the avocado, chive greens, and cilantro. We also have cilantro into the shrimp ceviche. Taste for seasoning and add more salt if needed, and then we plate it. We also need to cut romaine. So while the stuff's baking, we'll chop our remaining things, which will be our romaine lettuce, our cilantro, our chives, and possibly avocado. Just hit the octagon. Oh, you changed the clever username? That's sick. I didn't burn it. Proud of you. Like, genuinely. I'm glad. Yes, it was bright pink eyeball. Okay, using purple and teal to shade the cat was fun. It's so cool. So there was an eyeball. Okay, sick. So my brain's not tricking me as much as I thought it was. All right, so here we have our tortilla balls. You can see them. They are moist. They are ready. Let's see how big of a tortilla this gives us. So I love pressing tortillas. It smells really good. This looks good. I'll put it down like this. So I'm gonna place it nice in the center. This is probably gonna bleed out, I think. I think this is a very big ball. Wait, did I say the AC? Because I did say the AC gone, because I wanted to say turn on the AC again, and then when you turn AC on altogether, they hit the AC gone. I thought you said octagon. It makes sense now. Oh shit, is that gonna be in my head now for the next week? It might be. Maybe not the next week, I don't know. A week's kind of a long time. How long is that in TV years? Oh, I gotta use that tomorrow at work, by the way. Okay, this is gonna be massive. This is gonna bleed. Ready? Press number 1. Is it not bleeding? I keep saying bleeding, but like I just mean for it to like spill out. Oh my God, this might have been perfect. We might have gotten a full 8 inches. I already know, I heard it. Hold on one second, let me just. That was worth it, okay. Here we go. All right, maybe we got a little bit. Because then it shifted a little, so it did move into this direction, so let's pull it here. I'm gonna just do this again. I'm glad. I got to bring it into my regular vocab. All right, so we got a little bit over there. We can flip this thing over. Oh, okay. Okay, hanging on. Got a little piece that just wanted to say hi out here. That's fine. Let's put you on the edges here. We just need enough of a canvas. We need enough of a canvas to cut out a star. And I think we have that. Honestly, it's like almost like the perfect amount. So now, when I open this up, this will be perfect. So let's grab a plate. Or let's grab our tray. Because we're gonna have to bake these anyway. So let's just grab our baking tray. Let's grab this. I'm going to cover this with a little bit of wax paper, so when we bake it, it does not stick. There we go. And now I'll grab you. It's gonna be a good tortilla. I'm gonna put it on this tray here. And I'll put this back here. All right, tortilla number 2. Put it right in the middle, and then this should hopefully get to the middle of 11:11. What was the context of TV? Okay, wait, yeah. Oh my God. I remember it was because I typed, you did. I think you typed in, did you type in the word TV instead of something else? Or was it, there was one word that was just like a completely different word. And I don't remember what it was. Or like you meant to write TV, but you wrote something else? Or I don't remember. Thank you for the points, by the way, I needed that. All right, so this goes here. That seems about front and center. It matters like trying to get it as center as possible. Actually, I'm gonna move it a little bit to the side because it's gonna get pushed as I crush it. So I'm gonna do first a little bit of manual. All right, and now let's do it. Let's do a light press. Let's take a look at how we're doing. Looks good. Let's flip it over. Splendid. Another tortilla. Looking good. And like I feel like the moisture level of this one's like perfect. Like I think this might be one of our best batches of tortillas yet. And I've only done this like 4 times. That's like me with my mayo. I've done it 4 times, but the last one I did was, I'm still thinking about it. Beautiful. Do a preliminary squish. Yeah, light squish there. That was satisfying to watch. I'm glad. Oh, this one's gonna be perfect too. Put you right over here. I think it was 2009, but you typed C. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was a perfect time for you to return. Welcome back, Wally. Let's do a little bit more. Another beautiful tortilla. It's a little rusty on the edges, but it's perfect the way it is. Either way, we're gonna be cutting a star out of these. So now we have this tortilla here. And now we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it on this tray. We have our tray here with our 3 tortillas. They're raw right now though, so we have to cook them on the stovetop. These cook so fast. They cook very, very fast. And I think what we need to do is, I think we do 30 seconds on one side, then we do 30 seconds on the other, and then we do 30 seconds on the original. But we gotta press it a little bit when we flip it onto the other to make sure, and it should start inflating a little bit. Okay, so this is good. We're done with our press. We can switch to our wide cam because we're about to be switching our close-up camera over to the stovetop. I'll grab you. I'll put you away for now. I really want to try making empanada wrappers with this. I never made homemade empanada wraps. I've always bought them. But now we have this device and we can use it. Okay, that was just for the surface. I'm going to bring that over here. All right, let me grab this. I'll put that there. This looks good. Move you over here. We're going to be using our non-stick for this one because this is not like a, it works well with this. We're not going to be oiling it or anything. It's going to be a very, very quick and smooth process. So let's grab you and bring you around right over here. Now let's see what you see. Okay, you're going to be looking at nothing right now. we can maybe zoom that out a little. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to be taking these. I'm going to put them here, and we're going to be doing a camera rotation here too. There we go. We made it here. Stovetop. Timer off. Damn it, I thought it would work. It's okay, we can type it over here. I forget about that too. I think it's ! hide timer. Sick, okay, cool. What even are TV years? I think that's the magic. That's the magic of TV years. I don't think any of us actually know. Well, I think that's actually why we always ask, like how long something is in TV years, because I don't even think we know. So now I'm gonna get my timer ready on my phone, because we're gonna have to use this with the stopwatch feature. So what I'll do is I'm gonna grab another plate actually, for us to plate our tortillas. This plate will go right over here. And I will be using, here it's actually, yeah. Which I realize you can't even see that now. Actually, what I'll do is, I'll put it here for now. I'll use this to help me lift and flip because my fingers sometimes let me down. So let's put this here. That's looking good. Let me rinse my hands again. Chelsea, enjoy a 180-second seltzer. Do you know what this see, whenever I'm not in the shot, it just makes me think that, it reminds me of those TikTok lives where someone's gonna do something wild and they're just waiting, they're waiting for enough people to show up or whatever, and they just never get to it. So it feels like I could just take a still of just my kitchen and just put that up and just start stream. Be like, we're gonna be making lucky lunch today, and then people will just pull up and just wait for something to happen. I would never though. All of the VODs on my channel are just the still of the thumbnail. It actually does not take me 5 hours to make. What did we make? What took me 5 hours? Something took me 5 hours that shouldn't have. That was recently too. And thank you for the lurk, Wally. All right, this is heating up. It's looking good. We'll be taking one of these tortillas first. Not sure which one. We'll see which one our heart desires. Move that out of the way. We'll move that out of the way too. Once it looks hot enough, we'll throw it on and we'll start our timer. So I think we'll do 40 seconds, flip. We'll do 40 seconds, flip, another 30, and then a flip and another 10. I feel like that's what we originally did. And I think we had some pretty solid results with that one too. All right, that's feeling hot enough. So what we'll do is, let me grab one of these tortillas. Raw tortilla. Raw tortilla. All right, let's just, I want to just plop it like a pancake, but no, I'm gonna do this instead. All right, gonna do this. Gonna press on all the edges. Make sure everything gets some contact. We're at 18 seconds. I'm gonna let this go up until 40 or 45-ish. And yeah, and also that's the form for our anonymous confessions. If you want to submit something or something that you want to hear us talk about on stream anonymously, we're gonna be doing that this Friday, which I'm really excited for. So feel free, you can do it at that link right there. You don't need to sign in or anything. It's totally anonymous. All right, so now we got about 40 seconds there. So some people are really quick with it. Hype for, I know, me too. I'm considering possibly having a bevy during. We'll see. It'll be Friday. But we'll see. Maybe I want to get better answers without it, though. All right, so now we got another, that's like another 40-ish. There we go. It's gonna inflate? Yeah, so you see how it's like inflating a little bit? There, we have that little puff. So now, I think that is our first tortilla done. Cooked and done. It's perfect. Grab our second one. This one will plop like a pancake, because look at it. Extra honest and on confessions, I know. All right, timer's begun. Make sure the edges touch, because sometimes the edges lift a little bit, especially because I think this this pan is a bit raised in the center. I want to make pancakes, but I feel like I'd mess them up. Pancakes are super fun. And the thing about pancakes is that messing up is part of the process. The first one, almost always supposed to be messed up. The first one is like your test one. The first one is the one that you pour and like it either burns or it ends up being too raw or there's something there and then you're like, okay, now I think that like sets the tone. It makes everything else better. It gets the mistakes out of the way. Get you in. Guess whose internet got this? Oh my god. I mean, I'm assuming you're back now, but is it okay? Is it happening frequently now, or is it just picking up again out of nowhere? All right, we're at 115. At 120, I'll flip again. And then we have one more tortilla after this. Actually, I'll flip it now. So now I press, and it might, let's see if it inflates. Yeah, so it's like raising like a little bit. Look at that thing, like a balloon. I pick it up, plop it on top. We got a perfect tortilla right there too. A second one. Beautiful. God, these make such good tacos. They smell like tacos already. Like it smells like I'm about to eat tacos for obvious reasons. All right, starting the timer again. This is our last tortilla. Or final tortilla. It's funny because again, my parents call them like tortillas because that's I try to adjust on stream. But honestly, both work. Just depends on the culture. The provider had to be called because it's way too often. Yeah, I feel like no, you don't need to keep like it's relevant. When I lose my internet, I don't shut up about it. I make sure everyone knows. I make sure it can't just be my problem. Looks good. All right, about 20, 30 more seconds, and this thing's gonna be ready. And then we're done preparing our tortilla. So what we'll do is we'll actually preheat our oven now while I'm at it. I'll preheat this thing to probably 350. I'm gonna wait to preheat it actually until after I take this off because I wanna re-rack it a little bit. All right, so we're about to hit 1:20. At 1:20, I'm gonna flip it again. And do the final presses, see if we get our raise. Yeah, it started to inflate a little bit. And I just let that happen for a couple seconds. Yeah, and then it just, cool. Turned off the heat. Got another wonderful tortilla right here. Excellent. And now we have 3 tortillas. Ready to go, ready to be cut into their beautiful little star shapes and they will be baked. And that's how you make tortillas, by the way. If you ever want to do that, that's what you need to do for if you want to make like tacos or maybe a burrito. I don't think I've had a corn tortilla for burrito. I usually use like flour tortillas. But, you know, anything works. Maybe it's my problem, it's everyone's problem. I think your tortillas are alive. They're breathing, yeah. They are alive, they were breathing. Let's grab my bottom rack. Actually, I'm gonna put this on one tray, so I'm just gonna take my middle rack and I'm gonna raise it up one level. Let's raise it up one. I don't want them to burn either. Okay, that looks good. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. And then just to confirm, the amount of time we need should be 350. 350. Cool, we are now preheating to 350 degrees. I'm gonna leave this on the side to kind of cool. I may turn my AC on again, and I'm gonna bring these back to the center screen. So let's just adjust our camera again. We're getting there. There we go. I don't think we'll need this view anymore. I'll put this here. All right, so let's see. If this is here, you need to look down a little bit. Splendid. We got our tortillas right over here. I'm gonna cut this or wash this. I don't know what I even used this for, but it's dirty again. I'm gonna dry this with a paper towel too. So we need to cut these into stars. I need a star image. Tortillas look so good. Thank you, Lily. I can't wait. I can't wait to bake them. Now let me see if I can use any of our holiday cookie cutters to kind of give us a little bit of guidance here. All right, I don't think we can. So we're gonna have to do the high school strat, and we're gonna have to wing it. So let's move maybe this. Well, let's put this a little more center. And then we'll move this a little bit over here. Yeah. All right, let me get a picture of a star up. Actually, look at the star that they have on the actual recipe. So it's a 5-point star. I feel like I should cut one, and then I'll use that as to trace the other ones. Maybe I'll freehand it with this teeny one. All right, so